Hey guys, this is Mark, and I have a special message to neurotypical husbands out there that are struggling in their neurodiverse marriage with an ASD level 1 wife. As you know, ASD is a multifaceted neurodevelopmental condition characterized by a range of social, communicative, and behavioral challenges. Now, while people of all genders can be affected by ASD, there is some emerging research that indicates significant differences in how the disorder manifests between men and women. Statistics do reveal a notable gender disparity in the diagnosis of ASD, with men being diagnosed at a rate approximately 4 times higher than women, and this prevalence raises important questions about the biological and social factors that may predispose males to autism. Additionally, factors such as genetic variations, hormonal influences, and neuroanatomical differences are under investigation to help us understand better why the likelihood of diagnosis is skewed. However, it's crucial to acknowledge that women may be significantly underdiagnosed. Research does suggest that females on the autism spectrum often exhibit less stereotypical behaviors and are more skilled at masking their symptoms. This ability to camouflage their ASD by imitating social behaviors and adhering to social norms can lead to a failure to recognize their underlying challenges. Consequently, many women may not receive a diagnosis, and if they do, oftentimes it's not until later in life, often prompted by mounting stress or the recognition of co-occurring conditions like anxiety and depression. When it comes to behavioral expressions of ASD, distinct differences emerge between the sexes. Males frequently demonstrate more pronounced symptoms, such as intense fixations on special hobbies or obsessions, which can range from video games to computer programming and so on. And these interests may dominate their conversations and activities, leading to further isolation from family members who do not share those passions. Now, in contrast, women with ASD often exhibit a subtle approach to their interest, showing varied engagement that may not be as overtly consuming as those of their male counterparts. Instead of pursuing a singular obsession, women may channel their focus across multiple areas, leading to a more diffuse pattern of interests that can still lead to engagement but remains less recognizable as a hallmark of autism. Women also tend to showcase significant social awareness, which enables them to navigate social environments better. However, this heightened awareness often comes at a cost, as they feel pressured to conform to social expectations and may experience emotional burnout from constant masking. Social interactions, which can be challenging for both genders, often lead to anxiety and self-doubt for women, especially when their attempts at connection are met with misunderstanding. Sensory processing issues are a hallmark of ASD, manifesting as either hypersensitivity or hyposensitivity to sensory stimuli. Men with ASD may demonstrate a propensity for sensory-seeking behaviors, such as indulging in loud music or engaging in physical activities that provide stimulation. This tendency can lead to more visible behaviors, making their struggles easier to identify. On the other hand, women are often more prone to sensory overload. They may find themselves overwhelmed in stimulating environments, such as crowded places or noisy gatherings, which can trigger heightened anxiety or meltdowns. And this hyperreactivity to sensory input can lead some women to avoid certain situations altogether, resulting in further social isolation. Social interactions play a vital role in the lives of people on the spectrum, and the dynamics often differ by gender. Males on the spectrum might find it challenging to forge friendships due to difficulties understanding nonverbal cues and interpreting social norms. Their friendships, when they occur, tend to be more interest-based, centered on shared hobbies, without necessarily diving into deeper emotional connections. Now, for women with ASD, the desire to form friendships is often present, but can be complicated by their social misunderstandings. They may struggle with navigating complex social landscapes and often worry about acceptance and validation. And this anxiety can hinder their ability to foster meaningful connections, leading to feelings of loneliness and self-doubt. Moreover, societal pressures can heavily influence women with ASD, as they may feel compelled to engage socially to fit in. The toll this takes can be significant. The constant effort to align with social expectations can exacerbate feelings of anxiety and depression, and as a result, many women on the spectrum may hesitate to disclose their diagnosis for fear of judgment or misunderstanding. So this is a bit of an examination of ASD in men versus women. So back to the NT husband. Below this video. In the description area and pinned in the comments section, there's a link to the registration page where you can sign up. After sign up, I will email you the Zoom link, and I look forward to seeing you in the next NT Husbands Q&A group.